is going on? Welcome to No Chill Promos. How y'all doing? Hope having a blessed weekend if you're watching this. Before I get started on this review for NWA Powerrrrrr this week, just got to do a quick shout out to all subscribers to the channel, to the followers. Rumble, I'm almost at 375, at 374 currently. Thank you. And thank you to everybody that subbed over the past couple of days. I truly appreciate it. So without further ado, let's get into it, because the world is a vampire sent to drain. Every time I think of the NWA, Billy Corgan, Smashing Pumpkins, they had some good songs back in the day, But we started off with Joe Galley, Danny Deals, aka the Timu version of Anders from Workaholics, and Sideshow Bob. They're announcing the matches for tonight. And the first match is Joe Ocasio, who's like a combination of Big Boom, AJ, and Colt Cabana. He's going up against the reigning, defending, undisputed NWA Junior Heavyweight Champion, Mr. Alex Taylor. I've seen this dude before. I don't remember where I've seen him from, but I know I've seen this dude before. So we get the match. Start off with Alex hitting an arm drag onto Joe, and I love a good arm drag. The best arm drag of all time comes from Ricky the Dragon Steamboat. I don't care what anybody says. That's just a fact of life. Yeah. Fast forward, Joe hits a scoop slam. They fight on the outside. Joe picks his ass up, runs his ass into the steel post on the outside. Then fast forward, Alex trips up Joe into the steel steps. They get back into the ring. Alex hits a nice snap suplex, a rolling neck snap, and a drop kick. We fast forward, Joe hits a superplex onto Alex, does a running splash in the corner, then does a splash on the ground for a 2 count. Fast forward, Joe tries to go for the psycho knee, but Alex counters to a small package, which was nice. Joe gets out of it, hits a psycho knee the second time, then hits a torpedo Moscow, which is a finisher Ilya Dragunov used to do. Alright, Alex says, fuck this shit. He grabs his belt, he says, I'm out of here, man, fuck this shit. Why am I out here? And he really doesn't give a fuck, because homeboy Joe is right behind him. Picks his ass up, hits a release back suplex onto the steel steps. Alex hits some type of eye rake or a thumb to the eye, hits the green whistle, his finisher for the 1, 2, 3, and still the NWA Junior Heavyweight Champion, Alex Taylor. Decent match to start off the show. We then go backstage with the Country Gentleman and KFC's Colonel Sanders, who just so happens to be the patriarch of these two men. Colonel Sanders says, now you listen here, you scalawag Carson beat trick, you know doggone well you got lucky against Maxine Taylor. It ain't gonna happen again. As far as those greasy, disgusting, repulsive, grotesque slime balls, you're like the state of Alabama. You're just a grease stain in the greatest country of all time, United States of America. Tell me, AJ. AJ says, you slime balls wear a whole lot of green. Well, y'all need to wear yellow to match that yellow streak coming down your partner's back a mile away. Ain't gonna be no gentleman's touch, ain't gonna be no debt to rights. All you're gonna get tonight is an East Tennessee ass whooping. Tell him, KC. KC says absolutely nothing. Where he says, brushes Kyle Davis off. And Kyle Davis is hilarious with his facial expressions. Like, the fuck? So either KC is a man of few words, or he can't talk at all. And the Colonel ends it off by saying, that, my friends, is about a book. We then get a promo from Mr. Carson B. Drake, who looks like the actor Bill Skarsgård if he gained like 50 pounds. Right, this guy is easily one of my favorites here in NWA, first time seeing him, and he is absolutely hilarious. Entertaining. It's that hearty laugh. I thought, it's me, the NWA World Television Champion, Carson B. Drake, with the slime balls. They're like offering something. I don't know what the fuck they're eating. There's the donuts and some other shit. Carson was like, I'm on keto. Well, I'm gonna break this down for you, Kazanza boy, so even you people can understand. It's not gonna be by the book. It's gonna be, and then the slime balls, they were like, by the balls. And like, no, get out of here. Get out of here. No. It's going to be by the Carson Bartholomew Drake way. This guy's hilarious. I like this guy. But yeah, if you heard any squeaking in the background, I have this old ass gaming chair I still use until I can upgrade to like a Herman Miller or some shit like that. Right? But we get the next match, tag team match. We have the Slime Boss and Carson beat Drake. And they're going up against a country gentleman and Colonel Sanders, and it's gonna be by the book, by the book. That's her fucking theme song. It's hilarious, right? Now I'm not gonna hold you. I really don't give a shit about this match. Fast forward to the finish. Colonel Sanders hits the Kentucky Fried DDT to one of the Slime Balls. Then see Mr. Carson beat Drake, coming in, locking in the pin. 1, 2, 3. Carson beat Drake, and the Slime Balls go over. Now it's time for the main event. Yeah, Brian Idol looks like a combination of Pete Dunne and Matt Riddle. He's gone up against the Thrillbilly himself, Silas Mason. Who, this guy, he's like a combination of Lance Archer and Bobby Roode. There is also potential in this man, 110%. We get the match, right? And this was a quick match, right? Silas hits a scoop slam to Brian. Brian then hits a running knee to the corner, then follows up by Sling Blade. Tries to go for the suicide dive, but runs into a steel chair to the cranium from Mr. Thrillbilly, Silas Mason, and that's it. That was it. His ass was done. He sold it like he was concussed. Silas is out there talking his shit. We see a sign that says, "We're not booing you because of your heel work. We're booing you because you're ugly as fuck." Well, I can't see who's holding that sign. They said, like, "You don't give a shit about your heel work. We think you're fucking hideous." Oh my God. Well, we see Mr. Silas talking his shit. He's in front of the camera. I don't know exactly all what he said, but he's like, "EC3, you ain't the overlord or nothing." Brian Idol can no longer continue this match, so by default, Silas Mason goes over. And after the match, he cuts a promo. He says, like, "That's what's wrong with all you people. That's what's wrong with your collarbone, your back, your hands, your head, because you're all idiots. You're all cowards. You're looking at the next NWA World Heavyweight Champion." And yet, this dude had more energy in this promo than pretty much 90% of the Raw roster. Probably SmackDown too. I don't know. I don't watch this shit. But it's like, I see why people like NWA. These promos were entertaining, and at least they come off as passionate. At least you're trying to put their all into it. You know what I mean? Not just reading the lines, just going out there and be like, "Rhea, I'm gonna challenge you at the Elimination Chamber." You know what I mean? Like some bullshit like that. You know, like, fuck, have some character. And that's what NWA highlights. Character work. And I appreciate that. Thank you to Mr. Billy Corgan. Even though I haven't been the biggest fan of some of his booking decisions over the years, I can appreciate him trying to highlight the importance and how salient character work is to a wrestler. You understand? That's it for this episode of NWA Powerrrrrr. It was a short episode, but it's easy to watch. Alright? So now I want to hear from you guys. How do you guys feel about NWA Powerrrrrr this week? Like if you like, hate if you hate. It's all the same to me. I just want to see the engagement and the feedback from you guys. As far as the next video, I will try to knock out the GCW video once and for all. Now, I already know there's been like multiple shows that dropped from GCW since, but I want to do that show in particular because I enjoyed it. That was a good show. So I'm trying to knock that out like tomorrow, hopefully. And then the New Japan show as well, where Hiroki Goto became the IWGP World Heavyweight Champion. But wasting off your guys' time, so with that said, be safe, be blessed, take care of yourself, protect you and yours, your loved ones, stay warm, stay dry, stay frosty, but most importantly, trust in God. I'm out of here. And until next time, adios.